Hello, my wonderful friends. Good afternoon. How are you doing? It's been quite some time. I came on live. I've been a little bit occupied with some other things, and I miss you guys. And I decided that there is no more time. We have to quickly come back on our live feed. And today I am coming to talk about P2B's type of governance. P2B's type of governance. Thank you very much for joining. I welcome you, my wonderful friends all over the world. As you join, please indicate where you are joining from. Thank you all. You're all looking good and beautiful today. Tell me, where are you joining from today? Okay, good. I love you guys. Tell me where you are joining from. Where are you watching from? Okay. All right. P2B says a lot of things that characterizes how his leadership is going to be like. One of those that really fascinates me is the one that he says these people like titles. They like so much titles. You know, they like to be called honorable. They like to be called His Excellency. They like to be called distinguished. But he says their behavior is not in any way distinguished or in any way honorable or in any way worthy of the title His Excellency. Say we should throw away all those titles. You see, these people interesting. They like just to brag about titles that doesn't make any sense. Because are you an honorable person? You know, the type of life, political life you live by stealing public funds and making your people poor and taking away what is due them. Does that mean you're an honorable person? The answer is no. You know, and are you His Excellency? What are you excellent in? You know, it's just like if you go to school and they are marking your grades, you're having A, and then the teacher says A, excellent, excellent, excellent. That is the person that is called His Excellency, because the person is filled with excellence. You know, it's not when you come in and you bastardize the economy, make this difficult for your people, you know, and unable to fulfill your campaign promises. You want to be called His Excellency. There is no excellence in you. You're supposed to be called His failure. You know, His failure, governor. Before you call it His failure, governor this. His failure, president this. Let them know that you have to, if you are an excellent person, then he will give you His Excellency. It's not when you don't fulfill your campaign promises. Where is the honor? There is no honor in you. You are not an honorable person. You know, so that is the thing that His Excellency Peter Obi is saying. So Peter Obi says when he won the gubernatorial election to become the governor of Anambra State, he told the pastors, the clergy, the church, the traditional rulers, nobody should do any celebration. You know, don't celebrate anything. What are you celebrating? You know, he said, celebrate me when I am done doing the things I promised to do. That was what he said. Let's do the celebration after the whole thing is over. You know, by the time the tenure is over, we have seen what you have been able to achieve as a leader, as a president, as a governor. They will do Thanksgiving and will do celebration. It's not immediately somebody wins a title or someone becomes a commissioner or someone becomes an SA or someone becomes enters into any government position. Quickly they do Thanksgiving in the church. Quickly the king in their village will give the person a chieftaincy title, and the person needs to start giving everybody money, and then that makes them to start stealing. You know, so P2B really says no, that should not be done. You know, let's do Thanksgiving after the work is done, and then we'll go and thank God for the work that has been accomplished, and not when nothing has been done yet. We just keep saying Thanksgiving. I like that. Now, the other interesting thing that I also enjoy about P2B's type of governance is the amount of consultations he's doing right now. Yesterday, a picture of P2B and Okonjo-Iweala emerged on the internet. P2B wrote on his official Facebook page and his Twitter handle that he went and met with Mrs. or Dr. Okonjo-Iweala, and they discussed Nigeria's economy with relation to trade. Okay, trade. You know, and so Okonjo-Iweala was the past Minister of Finance for Nigeria, and during her time, Nigeria became the biggest economy, overtaking South Africa in Africa. After she left, or during the time she was there, she tried her best to make sure that Nigerian government was saving money, even despite the pressure from the government. I remember listening to Okonjo-Iweala at the International Conference Center here in Accra, Ghana. And Okonjo-Iweala said, when you fight corruption, corruption fights back. And at a point, they even kidnapped her own mother, and they were demanding a ransom until the woman miraculously was saved. So it's not an easy thing coming to bring about changes, trying to introduce a new system other than that the people are used to. So Peter Obi had to consult with her, and she must have given her a great deal of information. I believe she may recommend someone that will become the Minister of Finance when Peter Obi enters, and they will also see how best that Nigerians can be able to export the products that they are coming to produce. Because the good thing about Nigeria becoming a productive nation, like Peter Obi is strategizing, is that we will have excess of everything. When in simple agric, we talk about subsistence farmers and commercial farmers. When Nigerians start producing enough food, more than they can consume, the rest of it they need to export it, and the rest they can export it raw. And also new companies will spring up in Nigeria that will be processing this food. Because if you don't process it, like if you leave cassava in its raw form and you don't process it into garri, the cassava will spoil. And so in places where they will be harvesting a lot of yam, a lot of things, there is need to convert them into other exportable products, and that is where people that have been studying food processing even comes in. So there will be a lot of opportunities for Nigerian youths and Nigerian entrepreneurs to engage in so many lucrative businesses that will fetch them forex, that will fetch them money. And then the Nigerian money will start gaining value as well. As the Nigerian money starts gaining value, the dollar will start to do what? Depreciate. So that is, you see, Peter Obi said, it's not when you enter into power or into government, you now start saying, I met this. I met that. What did you see when you were outside that you were making promises? You understand? You were outside, you were making promises, telling the people that if they vote you in, you're coming to do this and that. And then they vote you in. You now go inside there and say, you met this, you met that. You're not ready. It is now. You see, all the things that Peter Obi is doing are things that are necessary to help him achieve his objective. It's not when you enter there, you don't know what to do, you don't know your left from your right. You see, I am telling you people, that same day that he will be sworn in, you will see, he will submit the list of his cabinet members to the National Assembly for them to start vetting them, approving them, and then they will be inaugurated to become ministers in Nigeria. So Peter Obi is coming to start work immediately. The energy is there, the intelligence is there, and most importantly, the passion is there. You can see that this is a man that is void of greed. When he told the audience that Joe Biden has about 8.9 million US dollars, and that's what he declared as his money, and he, Peter Obi, coming from a third world country, is richer than the president of America. So why should he come and steal Nigerian money? And he didn't steal public funds as the governor of Anambra State. He challenged the EFCC to prove if there is any missing kobo. And he says corruption starts from him. If he refuses to do what? To steal, nobody will steal. Because he will approve every money. He knows where every dime is going. And he also talked about the position or the office of the First Lady. He said there is no place in the world, in America, there is no office of the First Lady. Yes, there is a First Lady, the wife of the president is the First Lady, but there is no office anywhere where you keep signing check and still creating confusion. And he said him and his wife, they are very, very close. Even while he was there, he has started the wife. He has completed with the wife. And the wife understands the type of man that she married. That this is a man that is conservative. This is a man that wants public good and we use public funds and resources for the welfare of the people. So Nigerians, we are very, very lucky. When you look at the way this man speaks, the way he moves, everything about him, you will know that Nigeria is about to have a wonderful president in the history of modern Nigeria that we've not experienced. And I can't wait for that time. Honestly speaking, I can't wait for the election to be over and Peter Obi declare the winner, and then his presidency starts. And then you will see a sound, intelligent Nigerian, who walks the talk. He doesn't just talk. The things he tells you people are things that he has done, are things that he has been able to achieve, and how he went about it. He doesn't claim to know it all, but there are ways to do things. That is why we go for training. If you want to do anything, you go and learn it. If you learn it, then you'll be able to do it. It's not when you don't know what to do, you just go and say you want to lead, it's your turn, or you want to be president. You don't consider your health, you don't consider your strength. You just want to be president by all means, and then you enter there, you're incapacitated, you don't know what to do. Even Aisha Buhari said, he said about 15.4 million people brought in this Buhari government, and 2 people or 3 people hijacked the whole thing. What does that tell you? The man that they voted in doesn't know what he's doing, because he wasn't really strong enough, and that has to do with age and health. And so we will not make that mistake with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Honestly speaking, no ill feelings against the man, and we will not make that mistake with Atiku. Atiku is not a young man as well, and he doesn't have good records. So Peter Obi is the best option. Peter Obi is the best option, and the type of preparations he's making towards it, he say he prays to God every day that if God should give him this opportunity to serve Nigeria, that he should not abuse it. Look at that. That is a humble prayer. That is a humble prayer. He's not coming there to show us the paparazzi of a presidency, or you come and fill in your friend, your family members into government positions. No way, no way, no way, no way. So my dear friends, please, if you're obedient, share this video, share this thing, let people know that this obedient movement is not going anywhere until we arrive at Aso Rock. It is a movement. When they say something is a movement, it is going somewhere, it is heading somewhere, and the place where it is heading to is Aso Rock. Until we deliver the pilot to his seat so he can take off, we are not stopping. We will not give up. We will keep praying and shouting and wishing that all these dreams and desires will come to pass, and Nigeria will experience the leadership of Peter Obi that will transform us from a productive nation, and from a consumption nation to a productive nation. Inshallah, if it is my Muslim friends. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate that you took your time, stood by me watching and listening to all that I have to say. Please share this video. I'll come back later on again in no distant time, and we'll continue with our conversations the way we do it. Have a good day, and God bless you. Bye bye.